Hey y'all, it's Julie, the nursing tutor. I got some Reconstitution problems for you. I know you're pumped. Oh, let me get this working. Look, there I am. Hey. Okay, a student sent me these, and I wanted to share them with everybody. Okay. The drug book says to reconstitute the medication with 20 milliliters of sterile water and further dilute it in 50 milliliters of normal saline. The infusion time for the piggyback is 30 minutes. How many milliliters an hour do you infuse it? So essentially you got a powder form of medicine and you got to add 20 milliliters into it. Shaky, shaky, shaky. And then you're going to draw that 20 milliliters out and add it to a bag of 50 milliliters. So the total volume you're going to have is going to be 70 milliliters. Now, this is asking how many milliliters per hour do you infuse? It's going to be on a pump because it doesn't say anything about the tubing. That's how I know. And for milliliters per hour, it's the total volume divided by the time in hours. But this is in 30 minutes. So let me show you how you do this. I do 70 milliliters going in over 30 minutes. And I'm going to tell the problem up here that we're dealing with a 60-minute hour, or else the problem will think that 30 minutes we're dealing with a 30-minute hour. Okay, so then we're going to do the math. This times that divided by that. 70 times 60 equals divided by 30 will be 140 milliliters per hour. I can't hardly write today. Look at there. Boom. You see that? We saved them. Whenever you have to do milliliters per hour and it is less than 60 minutes, just multiply it times 60. Watch this. So this one says erythromycin 500 milligrams IV every 6 hours. Erythromycin 1 gram vial done been give to you. The drug book says reconstitute each gram with 20 milliliters of sterile water. How many milliliters you going to withdraw? So what he wants is for them to get 500 milligrams. What I have is 1 gram. Now you got kilograms, grams, milligrams, and micrograms. If I'm going from grams to milligrams, I got to move that decimal that away. And this is 1 gram. The decimal's understood to be behind the 1. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And it's 1,000. For those of y'all, who are new here, little virgins coming in here, learning this math. Okay. Then we're going to do the math. This divided by that times that. Get your handy dandy calculator. And we're doing 500 divided by 1, 2, 3 equals times 20. And that we're going to have to take 10 milliliters out that thing. Look, show my figures. We saved them. Simply how we roll. Okay, let's do another one. Order is for ampicillin 200 milligrams IV every 4 hours. Ampicillin 500 milligram vial done be handed to you. You got to reconstitute that with 10 milliliters of normal saline. And then, however much you pull out, you have to further dilute it in 100 milliliters of normal saline, infuse it over 15 minutes. So how much will you draw from the vial after reconstituting? So just take a breath. What he wants It's 200 milligrams. What I have is a 500 milligram vial. Got to have the same last name to go in this fraction. It's the law. And we reconstituted it with 10 mLs. Okay? If she wants to see your work, tell her, put your glasses on, Ethel, take a gander. That's my work right there. And we're going to go this divided by that times that. 200 divided by 500 equals times 10 equals. We're going to draw 4 milliliters out of that vial. Look, yeah we are. And look, it says, what is the rate of the IV for that question? So we got to figure that. It says, once you draw your 4 milliliters out, further dilute it in 100 milliliters of normal saline and infuse it over 15 minutes. So if we take just 4 milliliters and put it in a 100 milliliter bag, our total volume is going to be 104 milliliters. It's going over 15 minutes. So we're going to tell the problem, hey, we're dealing with a 60-minute hour. And then we're going to do the math. We're doing all the math on the top. And then we're going to divide it by the number on the bottom. So we're doing 104. The thing about it is, you got to be sure and add your 4 to the 100. Times 60 equals, divided by 15 equals. Dookie fart. That's 116 milliliters per hour. Ooh, better hope he don't have any respiratory or cardiac problems. Okay. Pray for this iPad. If y'all got iPads laying around, holler and send your girl one. I'm joking. I'm not joking, but anyway. Order acyclovir 225 milligrams IV every 8 hours. Your supply is acyclovir 500 milligrams. And you have to reconstitute each 500 milligram with 20 milliliters of sterile water. And then you're going to further dilute it in 100 milligrams of normal saline, infuse it over 40 minutes. But this question wants to know how much you're going to pull out of there. So what he wants is 225 milligrams. What we have is 500 milligrams. And how's that come in 20 milliliters? And we're doing that divided by that times that. Come on, get your calculator. 225 divided by 500 equals times 20. That will be 9 milliliters. Ugh. Okay. This sucker on here. I'm going to throw it in a minute. It must not want y'all to know. Come on here. Yeah, look. Thank God. See, 9 milliliters. And then, of course, this next one wants to know the rate. And so it says to further dilute this 9 milliliters in the 100 milliliters of normal saline. So that's going to be 109 milliliters is our total volume. We're going to infuse it over 40 minutes. So we're going to tell the problem, hey, Homer, we're dealing with a 60-minute. And then we're going to do the math. This times that divided by that. 109 times 60 equals, divided by 4t equals. And this will be 163.5 milliliters per hour. Now, the student who sent me this, the instructor, had the answers written on a different sheet of paper. And she kept it at 0.5. I'm not sure why. I would put 163.5 and then 164 milliliters per hour is what most instructors want you to do. I'd put both of them so Ethel will know. And if they want you to keep that at 1 decimal place, they need to tell you that, either in the lecture or it needs to be written in the instructions on the test. But you know me, I'm going to ask. I'm going to get on her nerves asking. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. The drug book says reconstitute the medication with 20 milliliters of sterile water and then further diluted in 100 milliliters of normal saline. The infusion time for that piggyback is 45 minutes. How many milliliters per hour do you infuse it? See, they don't have a name for any medicine because you really don't need the name. But you're going to take 20 milliliters and add it to 100, so your total volume will be 120 milliliters. It's got to infuse over 45 minutes. So I'm telling the problem, hey, Homer, you know. And then we're going to do that times that divided by that. See, 120 times 60 equals divided by 45. And that will be 160 milliliters per hour. Look, sure enough is. Boom. We saved him. All right. Primaxin 50 milligrams IV every 6 hours for infection. You're supplied Primaxin 20 milligrams. 200 milligrams. You supposed to reconstitute it with 20 milliliters of normal saline. Dilute it and shake it, shake it, shake it. How many milliliters you going to draw from the vial? So what he wants is 50 milligrams. What I have, got to have the same last name, it's 200 milligrams. Times how it comes in 20 milliliters. Then we're doing the math. This divided by that times that. 50 divided by 200 equals times 20. We're going to draw out 5 mLs. Look, sure enough is, boom. Come on here, hooker. I didn't mean that, sorry. Hopefully they ain't going to flag me. Let's see. Let's do this one. The orders for Zantac, 50 milligrams IVQ every 8 hours. You got Zantac 50 milligram vial that you got to dilute it with 50 milliliters of normal saline. And then you further dilute it with 100 milliliters and infuse it over 45. This question wants to know how many milliliters you're going to draw out. So what he wants is 50 milligrams. What I have is a 50 milligrams in that vial. And then, how's that come in 50 milliliters? I know they're going to cross out, but let's just do it on the calculator. This divided by that times that. 50 divided by 50 equals times 50. Yeah, it's 50. So we're going to draw all of them. Look. Yeah, see, 50. Okay. And then, of course, Ethel wants to know what you setting the pump at. So we're going to take this 50 milliliters and put it in 100 milliliters of normal saline. So our total volume is going to be 150 milliliters. That's what jacks people up because they forget to add it. And then, you know, if that had been a patient, they'd have died. You don't want to be that nurse. So we're going to do this times that divided by that. Okay, 150 times 60 equals divided by 45. And that'd be rolling at 200 milliliters per hour. Here we go again. Come on. Look, boom. Saved another one. Okay. This one says clindamycin, 0.8 grams IV every 6 hours. The clindamycin you got in your hand is 1 gram in 4 milliliters. Dilute it with 100 milliliters of normal saline. Infuse over 150 minutes. Okay. So, first of all, I mean, you can keep that decimal. You can do it 0.8 grams over 1 gram per 4 mLs. I hate decimals because a decimal will kill somebody. Look, 2.5 versus 25, that's a heck of a difference. So let's do it like this. 0.8 divided by 1 equals times 4. It'll be 3.2 milliliters. Look, sure enough it is. You see? Yeah, you see. And then you got to dilute that, because look, Ethel, you know how she is. She's just fixated. Dilate. Dilate. I'm just be thinking about OB. Dilute with 100 milliliters. So we're going to have 100 milliliters. Oops. 100. 3.2 milliliters. And it's going to infuse over 150 minutes. I'm just going to say 150 divided by 60. You could do minutes. 150 minutes equals 2.5 hours. So I'm going to do the total volume is 103.2 mLs divided by 2.5 hours. Because milliliters per hour is total volume divided by the time in hours. So get your handy dandy calculator. 103.2 divided by 2.5 equals. That's going to be 41.28. That 8 will make that 2 a 3. 41.3. And I would just, if she wants it like that, then do it like that. But all other instructors on the planet, sorry, usually want you to just leave that at 41 milliliters, because the 3's not going to do anything. I'm telling y'all that for all the people who don't have this instructor, or I ain't trying to talk ugly about the woman, but I done jacked it up. Yeah, okay. So this is 4 TAS, 4 grams IV every 12 hours. What you have is 4 TAS, a 2 milligram vial. You got to dilute it. Dilute each 1 gram with 10 milliliters of normal saline. So we got 2 grams, so that's going to be 20. You see that? So let's see, 4 grams divided by 2 grams times 20 mLs. This says dilute each 1 gram with 10 milliliters. I have 2 grams, so that's going to be 20. So 4 divided by 2 equals times 20. That's going to be 40 milliliters. We got to pull out that sucker. And then, of course, Ethel wants to know how we're going to run it. Then it says, further dilute with 100 milliliters of normal saline. Infuse it over 90 minutes. So 100 plus 40 is going to be 140 milliliters. And 90 minutes, look, I'm just going to show you, 90 divided by 60 is 1.5. You can use that as in the hours. And then we're going to do the math. 140 milliliters divided by 1.5. 140 divided by 1.5 equals 93.3 milliliters per hour. If she did not tell you to keep it at one place behind the decimal, that would end up being 93 milliliters per hour. Okay, here we go. On hand, you have 1,000 milliliters of D5W with 20,000 units of heparin. That's what you have on hand. You see that? This is not the dose ordered. I realize they're putting it in a different order, and that throws folks. But you observed an IV pump is set at 9 milliliters an hour. This would be the dose ordered. I didn't want it going at 9 milliliters an hour. I don't care. Mr. Man, Dr. whoever wants it going at 9 milliliters an hour. Okay? Somewhere inside yourself, I want you to make peace with that. So the dose ordered is going to be 9 milliliters. Because we got to figure out how many units of heparin they're getting. So what do I have in my hand that matches this? I have 1,000 milliliters. You see that? 1,000 milliliters. How does that come? With 20,000 units of heparin. Units. They have to have the same last name. Okay? So we're going to be this divided by that times this. 9 divided by 1,000 equals times 20. 1, 2, 3 equals. Always count your decimals. 180 units per hour is what they are getting. Sure enough is what they're getting. Look at them. Boom. We saved another one. Look. And I'm so happy that you watched my video. I hope it helped. Look, you know they're not sure what's going to be going on with the, and he done, you know, the boss man done put all these consequences on other countries. China was one of them. Y'all go and subscribe to my Facebook so that if something happens, you can still find me. I mean, this is my YouTube, sorry. If something happens, you can still find me. Please subscribe. Share it with everybody. Everybody. And here's my Facebook page. I put a link to the YouTube videos on my Facebook page so you can click there and like it and subscribe and share it with your mama and them from the old country. Okay? I just want y'all to pass. Look, there's my little grandbaby. Sweet baby. All right. Y'all have a good day. Okay? Hope this helped.